Time to musk up. Wow.
All right, good evening, YouTube. All right, this is a little late. Might look tired, but I wanted to film this, so I wanted to do a top 5 recommendations for summertime or the month of July. But I have more here, but for YouTube purposes, I put down top 5, but I'll give you a little bit extra, little all over the place here, but let's just roll with it. One of my recommendations for month of July and summer is Roja Oceana, and this is just a beautiful citrus, aromatic, floral fragrance. No cologne or any salty ambergris or anything like that, surprisingly, which is why I really do like it, because it's not a one of those marine aquatic fragrances. So that's a really good one, actually. Excuse me. My recent pickup, and that is 28 La Pausa, and that is the EDT. Now, it's called just La Pausa, and this is, I'm just gonna say it right now, and this is my favorite iris fragrance in my collection right now, by far. Just every facet of Oris that you can think of is in this. It comes off a little leathery, vegetal, carroty, earthy, rooty, powdery, buttery, a little soapy, maybe you could say a little metallic. Absolutely stunning. In the beginning, I sprayed this on. I only did one on the arm, and after 3 hours, it was really hard to smell it. But at about 12 p.m. yesterday, I was like, you know what? Let me do some more sprays. One isn't enough. So I hit myself with 2, one big patch on the arm. I stayed up for another 2 hours, went to bed, woke up at 10. So that was on my arm. It was for 10 hours and it was still on there. And it was still on there for another, I'd say probably another 3 hours. So you just gotta spray. But the subtlety is what I think absolutely makes it really gorgeous. Another recommendation for July or summer would be Eau de Cologne by Chanel, of course. And this is an Eau de Cologne done the only way Chanel can do. This is a EDT concentration. This isn't an Eau de Cologne concentration. That is just the name of it. And surprisingly, out of all the Chanels, this one does not have the concentration on the back there. Weird. But yeah, this is just the neroli, petitgrain, citruses, aromatic fragrance. Probably some ambroxan in here. Little light, what's it called? Aldehydes. Really good. And that one's a little bit cheaper than the other options that they have. So when you go with the bigger one, it's not as bad. Here we have Pure White Cologne. And this is absolutely stunning. Another Eau de Cologne type of fragrance with neroli, but the neroli is not heavy-handed, it's not sharp, it's smoothened out here with some pear in there. There's also a note of rice flour, a little powdery, watery, a little sweet, fruity, some citruses as well. this gives me hints of Chanel, and some florals, some other, I think jasmine in here as well. Just gives me hints of Chanel, that creed. What do I have? What do I have? What else do we got? Here, so here's a designer, which I think is really, really good. And I think the quality is outstanding. I think Givenchy fragrances in general, this gentleman line, are high quality, considering they're owned by LVMH. And we're talking about Guerlain, Louis Vuitton, Dior, just some other brands as well, but they just make high quality fragrances, even the lower end designer type of fragrances. And this is a soapy iris with ambroxan, some vetiver in here, some citrus, if I'm not mistaken, bergamot. High quality, really good. I think for the money that you can get this. Next we have Love the Way You Taste, and this is simple. Think of a mojito, but without alcohol in it. So take a cup, throw some seltzer in there, crushed up mint with a slice of bergamot in there as well. And this is so natural smelling. I was absolutely amazed. This is my favorite mint fragrance in my collection, or that I've tried in general, by far. What else? What else? Okay, so this is a recent pickup, and this is an Oda Cologne concentration, and this is Les Indomables Escale Indonése, and this is a natural ambergris with I think some florals in here, some citrus, and the ambergris here is natural. It comes off as salty, a little dusty, slightly animalic, something that the ambroxan can never replicate, and that is the animalic parts of ambergris. What else? All right, so this house, I haven't tried many, but this one I absolutely love, and this is Cartouche Cartouzia. Not sure how you pronounce it, but Mediterraneo. And this is the most natural tea fragrance that I've ever tried, hands down. Almost like an Earl Grey. And there's some eucalyptus in here, which gives it even more green touches and almost a little mintiness. Best tea fragrance I think there is, and for about $100, give or take, for 100 ml, great price. Another one, Lucky by Dior. Beautiful Lily of the Valley. Might be some other white florals in there. Just the watery, absolutely natural smelling, even though I remember reading up that there is no natural Lily of the Valley note, so it's always synthetic, but this is really well done. One of the few maisons when they switched it up from the Privé line that I do like. What else? What else? So any one of these you can go with. I do have Edinburgh, but honestly, I think that one is better for the fall. I don't know, something about that one tells me it's about the fall. But these three, definitely you can. One is a neroli-esque, one is a citrus aromatic, and the other one is a more typical of a Chanel with the iris makeup bag smell with some other florals in there. But this is the Les O, so everything here done is very transparent and watery and very light. And from what I heard, they wanted to make these Oda Colognes, but of course they didn't. They made them EDTs so they can up the price on them. But 125 ml and at a cheaper price, I guess it's nice. I mean, they could have done what Dior's doing and give you light florals like this and still price it at $250. So I guess you can't complain about what Chanel did. Some other, I have Angelique Sola Pluy, so Angelica root, some cumin, some spices in there. If I'm not mistaken, maybe some citrus. I don't know, but very watery the way Jean-Claude Elena does. Absolutely stunning. I would definitely get your nose on this one. And bergamot concentrate, and this is your spice and orange, both by Jean-Claude Elena. Beautiful. And you could also go with Dominique Ropion, Geranium Paul Monsieur, and this was inspired by a mouthwash, and you can definitely see that. And you know, you might say the mint is toothpaste-like, but I absolutely love it. There's some citrus, if I'm not mistaken. There's definitely some clove in here. So a great, I guess you could say freshie. All right, I have some more here, but I don't want to make this video too long. I hope you enjoyed that. Today is, well, technically it is the 4th, so happy Independence Day, everyone, and take care. Peace.